You may cannot see it, but in front of me is the land that I was raised on. Every morning as the sun rises, that was the alarm. We didn't have alarm clocks to wake us up. And to sit here in this land and to reminisce about the land we once farmed and still farm, but not the same way. It's amazing how God uses a simple thing as planting the seed. Planting the seed is so simple that when you find good soil and you plant it into the ground, you fertilize it, water it, cultivate it, and it grows until it gets to a higher state to be able to harvest. And then of course you harvest and onto the grain bed it goes. That's the same with life. You wake up, born to life. The seed was planted. You come out. You new to the world. You cultivate it and you educate it. After you're educated, you're released to the world. Now how and what you do with that knowledge is up to you. Planting your seed in good soil in a non-sexual way. God wants to touch you, and in order for you to be reborn, you have to believe. In order to grow, you have to seek Him. Understand that the love that you're seeking goes outward, not inward. And when you find love, you never want to let it go. You never want to find another thing like it. That physical love that everybody search for, they go from person to person to person to person, and still they're not filled. They go, and finally they get to a point where they go, well, this person's happy. Why are they happy? And then they ask questions, and then they realize how God has touched their lives. This farm has touched your life in one way or another, because it's been on your plate. It's been on your shelves. It's been manufactured to a point where it came flour, and from flour we had to add water, and from water it became bread, and became bread onto your table, and then you consume it. God has been in our lives ever since the beginning. You've just never seen Him, but you've seen Him. He's all around you. You've never seen how the process of making food, but yet you eat it. As a farmer who tills the land, I understand the concept of knowing God. Knowing at the end of the process, I will consume it. At the end of the process, God wants to consume you, and He wants to fill you. He wants to touch you, and that, that's an amazing thing. That's when you see God. That's when you start to know, wow, I break this bread. This is the body. When I drink this wine, this is the blood. The metaphor is, what you plant will grow. And when it grows, you can consume it. And that's life.